Padilla. introduction? Para badminton in Uganda was started in 2015 with the national championships, but to be on the international scene, which we are talking about, it is 2017. That's when we had countries coming in here. But initially, that we were having normal badminton for a long, and then I was wondering how I could have people with disability to be able to enjoy like us. That's how we came up to think about what? Having them together, and then we can see that also the people with disability can be able to what? To play badminton like us. But this one came as a result of visiting the international federations and participating in the World Championships in Dortmund. The number increased right from 2017 just because, you see, as I said, if you are having, as a federation, if you want to improve, you must have an international tournament for your players. So in 2017, we had our first Para International, which is Uganda International Para Tournament. And that tournament attracted 7 countries. And when these players saw that even people from outside in wheelchairs can play and can represent their countries, it gave them more morale, more vigor to see that they can what? They can what? Convince others, and they can be part of that. But also, I happened to talk to my colleague, my friend, Afande Katumba Wamala, who was a CDF by that time, and he encouraged me to go to Mubende and recruit those players there from the army. Also, the number had to come up. As a federation, we have strategies, and of course, those, as far as we are concerned, we are inclusive. We have both normal and the disability badminton. So we are only not looking at the normal people. We are also catering for the people with disability. So what we are doing is, whenever we go for the normal people, we have to also think about the disability people. Right now, we are doing that program through the DSOs to see that we can have these players in all districts playing badminton, both indoor and outdoor. To see that we try to see that these people with disability are more catered for, because for them they are more vulnerable than us who are normal. So we are trying to see that everywhere we go, we make sure that we get them, okay, bring them through our people who are there. We have sports officers in the areas. So they identify them for us, and for us we say, we want you to be happy and we want you to play badminton, okay? So we are trying to do that through those DSOs so that we can have these players all over the country to be able to train. The challenges are the venues, which are hollows. There are no, as you see in Kampala, we have no venues. How about up country? It's a challenge. So there are no facilities, no gymnasiums. That's the biggest challenge. But we are trying to do it from outside, right from Arua, from Mbale, from Mubende, from wherever we are. Say that all organs concerned with badminton are helping us, right from the government, because as you can see, I can just give an example right from now that whenever we have Para tournaments, we don't pay. Either 2-3 weeks, we don't pay. So that is government support already. Right now, players have been training since July 1st. Up now, they are training at Lugogo every day, Monday to Friday. So that is government support. On top of that, if at all there is the international tournament that are geared towards Paralympics, the government comes in because they have to qualify players for Paralympics. The good thing that now this sport is the para sport. And as Uganda was there in 2020, so we hope that now, 2024, we have to qualify many players. So the government comes in. The same thing comes to the National Paralympic Committee. It helps us. Now, BWF has done its part, whereby which after you can see that so many coaches have been trained. Okay? Why? These national coaches have been trained to spread the sport, to see that it goes where? Beyond Kampala, as people say, Kampala game. Okay? And then also they have done what they call national classifiers. National classifiers are the people who are supposed to identify those people according to their disability. So they are doing this. So that's BWF. You get it? So it has done their part to see that they don't be coming from Malaysia to come here every now and then. But then they train your people, okay, on the ground to see that those people can go and identify the people who are disability in each category. Because you are there, you may think that you are disabled, but in what category are you? So in order to be identified, you have national classifiers. So all these are coming up, and of course in the future we want to solidify and make sure that they become bigger and bigger. my biggest target was to put a smile on the people with disability, to put a smile on them. And I can say that they are happy people. If you have seen them, I know you have been covering us for these years. You saw them, how they were in the Gogo, how happy they were when they are among themselves. I think for me that's an achievement, first of all. But also to see that badminton, para badminton, is spread on the African continent. From one country, Uganda, now we have over 20 countries, okay, which are participating in para badminton. So that's an achievement. From very few players, right from Uganda, to over 100 with the disability, that's an achievement, okay? Then lastly, it's true that we can have these players to participate in Paralympics, which I think is very fine. I can say that for talent identification, every federation should have a national, either a league or a national championships. So as the UBA, we had the National Open for para badminton right from 2016. But unfortunately, since 20, when the COVID came up, we have not had it. But we are going to resume to have these national championships, maybe even not one, but at least 3, for them to be able to be competing every now and then. Challenges are very unique and very normal to everyone, I think. As far as we are concerned in Uganda, the biggest challenges are funding, which you know that, of course, without funding you can do nothing. Then the other one is the infrastructure, okay? You know very well that we don't have facilities where people can be able to train, because badminton is indoor, it's not outdoor. Then the other is equipment. So I think those 3, to me, are the biggest challenge that we have.